the Queen and the monarchy of England, the embodiment of subjugation, domination, and colonization. I asked English James Waghorn, do you really give a fuck about a 96-year-old woman dying? And he said, I do not. The woman was 96 and lived an easy life. The monarchy is outdated and not needed. She did nothing for our country. I said, thank you for saying that, brother. Can I quote you on that? And English James Waghorn said, of course. He went on to say, our whole country is shutting down on Monday for the Queen's funeral. Not even supermarkets are going to be open. How much is the state spending on this? I read $500 million, when the entire country can't even afford electricity due to rising prices. More things are closing. All of our schools are closing as the country thinks that watching a coffin be carried is more important than our kids' education. Just wanted you to know what a fuck up England has become. White plight and the domination, subjugation, and colonization of the entire world started from England. The subjugation and colonization and domination of America, Australia, South Africa, India, Africa's Gold Coast, South Arabia, Hong Kong and China, Newfoundland and Canada, Antigua, Barbuda, Bahamas, Belize, Barbados, Grenada, Jamaica, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, the Solomon Islands, and Tuvalu. Over 300 million people plus since the 1600s have been murdered and killed in the name of the crown. White plight trying to take over the entire planet, and the world is mourning the passing of the embodiment of all that is evil. It makes no sense to me. That's why the colonists originally left England, wasn't it? Because of the tyranny of, was it Charles? I can't remember, but he was a monarch, probably blood related to the Queen, or maybe not, since the true king abdicated because he wanted to marry Wallace Simpson. Anyways, they're so inbred, who can keep track? We're talking about a woman that had 60 corgis in her lifetime. She was queen for 70 years. Dogs live, 10 years or thereabouts, or should live 10 years if they're cared for. How many dogs does one woman need? People are dying of starvation in the streets, and she's driving around in Bentleys, living the high life, never had to work an honest day in her life except for public service, which is what? Lip service? Yeah, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of watching any more television coverage of the Queen's funeral and of mourning for a woman who embodied the monarchy, which embodies, like I said before, subjugation, domination, and colonization of the entire planet. I'm glad it's over, and if you mourn for the Queen, woe be unto you. And this is coming from a gentleman, myself, who is going to win 2 Nobel Prizes for stevia, one for health and safety and another for science. Health and safety because massive doses of stevia on a regular basis, drinking very, very sweet water all day long, cures cancer, diabetes, and obesity. I have the confirmation, I have the proof, and stevia also splits water into a natural gasoline called split H2O that can power engines, Harry and William. It can end the petroleum cartel's domination of this planet, and its exhaust can be turned into what acts like the fountain of youth and knocks off 6 cancerous breast tumors from my uncle in 4 months, knocks off 74 pounds of flabby fat from my uncle's body in 4 months, and type 2 diabetes was gone within 2 weeks if you remove all the floating toxic soap at the end of the blend. And I would win a 3rd Nobel Prize for sex if they gave it, for discovering the fountain of orgasm for women, William and Harry. Press down on a woman's belly, below her belly button, on her right side, which is to your left, because you guys aren't the smartest in the, you're not the sharpest knives in the block. Against your inside fingers, touch tips, and massage in a violent action, plus clitoral stimulation, will take even women who have been raped and can't orgasm to over 100 in an hour. So, if they gave sexual Nobels, I would win 3 Nobel Prizes. So this is not coming from someone talking out of school or someone ignorant. I'm a college-educated individual. I'm brilliant, and I'm sick and tired of listening to all the mourning about a queen who embodied the monarchy, never had to work a day in her life, and was the embodiment of the subjugation, domination, and colonization of the entire fucking planet, where more than 300 million people were murdered in the name and the flag of England.